What the hell is that? Are you catching the grass that T.O. is mowing?
And that's an important note to take here, because next week all this comes up again. And the other thing is, seeing T.O. play the role of the victim doesn't sit real well. I think not only with me, you guys, but most of the people watching. I was waiting for Drew Rosenhaus to get on and start to defend him as well. This follows him everywhere he goes. And he got me last year with the crying at the press conference. He got me this year a couple of times. I think I'm not going to get taken again, and nor do I think the rest of America should either.
I'm not going to get taken again, nor should the rest of America either. He got me last year with the crying, and he got me a couple of times. What does Trent Dilfer think? T.O. wakes up in the morning going, how can I get Trent Dilfer?
I guess.
What is that?
How can I get Trent Dilfer?
He got me a couple of times this year. Got him what?
Wait a minute. Okay, wait, no. It was the Giants that beat the 49ers in the playoffs, right? Or no, the 49ers had to come back and beat the Giants, and then they lost to the Bucks in the playoffs, right? Was Trent Dilfer the quarterback of the Bucks then? No, I don't think so. Remember that big game the Giants they were way ahead, and the 49ers had the big comeback?
Right.
Okay, and then they went and they lost to the Bucks. But no, I think Dilfer was gone by then. That might have been the only connection I could come up with, Tom.
That's just funny. He got me again, but he's not ever going to get me again, and I don't think America should let him get them either.
I believed in him. We all believed in him. I think we should listen to the message of Donovan McNabb again before we listen to him. Oh, Donovan McNabb on television last night after the game. I don't think these people in Philadelphia realize what they had until I'm going to be gone. That's what he said.
Oh, God.
I don't think they realize what they had. I'm a savior.
Oh, man.
Speaking of, what did he say about T.O. playing the victim?
Yeah.
That's not even, I'm trying to find this article. I'm going to stop looking for it because I'm just going to say it real quick. Honest to God, I think this was in Tennessee. Some white supremacist has named his child Adolf Hitler Cooper, or whatever his last name is. Adolf Hitler Campbell. Okay? His little girl's name is, Jocelyn Aryan Nation Campbell.
Wow.
And like 4 bakeries refused to make a birthday cake for this little girl, right?
Wow.
And the Nazis complained, we're trying to get a birthday cake for our little girl, and they won't give us one. That's just sad.
Oh, Jesus.
Poor persecuted Nazis. Okay, anyway, there they go.
All right. Well, now, at Valley Ranch, Ed Werder's been living there lately.
It always, every time I heard Valley Ranch, it sounds like salad dressing.
Yeah. Hidden Valley Ranch.
Hidden Valley Ranch with that woman that's trying just too hard to be sexy. Was that Sally Kellerman did those commercials?
So Ed Werder's down there at Valley Ranch, and he's set up, and he's got an ESPN crew, and they're taping.
Right.
And this guy known as Cowboy Chris, and if you go to YouTube and you enter in Cowboy Chris, you'll find several videos from him.
Oh, this guy he's a hoot.
Oh, he is. And he's sitting here. They're trying to tape this segment that they're doing, and this guy is standing in the street. He's not going near him. He's not cussing, but he is screaming as loud as he can at Ed Werder. So you know they're picking up the sound of this guy while they're trying to tape.
Yeah. Oh, he's a good 40 yards away.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely hear him, I'm sure.
So this is how that went.
Journalistic hack. It's embarrassing. I'd be embarrassed to be you as a reporter. Name your sources. Be a man, name the sources. You're a hack. You're a hack.
You want to get removed?
I'm on the street, so what am I doing? Werder, you're a hack. You're a hack.
Now, this guy from ESPN is part of this crew. He's got short red hair, and he comes over and he's running his mouth like he's all, you want to get removed? We'll get the police out here.
Right.
Reporter, you're a hack.
This is what you do?
That's embarrassing. I'd be embarrassed to report that story.
Get a fucking life.
Now, did you hear him? Get a fucking life. Now, This guy hadn't cussed at all. Didn't say any bad. And this guy from ESPN is being videotaped, and he's going to get real mad in a little while and really start cussing up a storm. And I'm going to guess he's going to lose his job before this is all over with. I'm thinking.
I don't know about that.
I'm thinking because
I don't think he did anything to lose his job. I think he cussed at the guy, and I think the guy deserved to be cussed at because they were trying to make some money up there on top of the hill.
Yeah, I know, but well, and
from his perspective, anyway.
I'll explain it as it goes along why I think he's going to get fired. But let's continue here.
You guys are fucking.
You're still a hack, Werder. Report something positive for once. One time in your life.
One time in your life, report something positive.
Hey, look, there's kittens being adopted over the ASPCA. You can't go talk about that? What's the matter with you? It's Christmas.
Name your sources. What's anonymous sources? That's horrible journalism. Yellow journalism. You should be embarrassed.
What a schlemiel.
Obviously, you weren't a member of a team at any time in your life.
Obviously, you were not a member of a team any time in your life.
Oh, yes, of course. I see, this is the thing that kills me. This is your typical internet jerk-off. You know what I'm talking about? You have no opinion about football because you have never played the game.
Right.
You know, it's these same kind of idiots that when you say, you know what, your team isn't doing very good. Oh, yeah, well, what's your team? The Redskins. Oh, yeah, well, how can you know what you're talking about?
But I don't think that's what he meant. I think he said it, you know, if you were ever a member of a team and you know what it was like to be a team, you wouldn't try to do this to another team, I think is what he thought he was trying to say.
I don't know. See, I tell you what, I have read things to the contrary about Ed Werder, and you probably know what I'm talking about. If not, I will get the reference.
Absolutely embarrassed. You're loving this stuff. You love nothing but negative stuff. You love to print it. That's all you try to do. Stir stuff up, even when it's not there.
You're talking about embarrassing?
Even
Here comes the redheaded dude again.
when it's not there.
You guys are fucking Europe.
That's horrible. That's absolutely horrible.
Fucking life.
He keeps telling him to get a fucking life.
Right.
Get a fucking life.
Just a hack, Ed. Owens won't talk to you, so you make stuff up. That's all you do. Can't create anything, so you make stuff up. Can't create turmoil in this team. That's horrible. That's absolutely horrible. Hack journalism. Yeah. Take care. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, guys.
No problem. Thank you.
Okay, so the redheaded guy is saying thank you because the cop walks up and the redheaded guy thinks the cop's going to remove Cowboy
Right,
Chris,
right.
all right?
Good stuff.
Well, you're actually in the middle of the street, but you're fine. I mean,
You're fine.
Well, as long as I'm not on top of you, right?
well, yeah.
Freedom of press, freedom of speech. First Amendment right to everyone involved.
Mom's waiting for you.
Okay, the redheaded guy goes, your mom's waiting for you, all right? All right, and this is what Cowboy Chris yells back.
Wow, that was a good one. Did you come up with that one all by yourself?
You're the only person here yelling, you man. Look at yourself.
Wow. You want me out in the report
You're
too?
the one Cowboy fan that has to make a fucking big deal of this, like while we're trying to work.
Now he's really pissed, this redheaded dude from ESPN.
We'll come to your work if you work. We'll come to your workplace and do the same to you. Really? Get a fucking life.
Shake your head side so I'll get you out of here.
Are you serious? You're in my head? Dude, I work for ESPN. You're standing in the middle of the street while I work. You think I'm worried about you?
Obviously, you came over here.
Because you're being a fucking asshole.
Okay. Hi, Ed. Great journalistic integrity.
So there you go. He's over there cussing this guy out with the cop standing there. Now, I'm thinking ESPN sees this video, right? And they're thinking, okay, the police was there talking to him. Why did you have to go over and start cussing at him and get into a confrontation with the guy? I don't think that's what ESPN would have wanted him to do.
Probably because it was messing up their take and it was costing them money. And maybe he overreacted, but I doubt they'll fire him over it.
Maybe not.
He was putting company first.
Right, yeah.
And what you didn't see was earlier in the video, the camera does kind of swing around and the guy's mother is driving that van he's in front of. Come on, Ma, drive me down so I can yell at that waiter.
First Amendment, freedom of speech, freedom of press, freedom of religion.
Freedom of religion.
Oh, I'm in your head, Werder. How does that happen? You're an experienced journalist. It's about time someone stood up for this team.
You know what, though? This is like a story, and then it's gonna die. But you know, I know. I do this with these guys every single day.
He said, you know what's going to happen? This story's going to die in a couple of weeks. They do this with these guys every day, he said.
You know, and
Yeah, you got to deal with that stuff all day. I'm telling you.
well, did you get that guy on tape?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go. I'm shutting down.
They shut down.
I think you did. Okay.
Well, we appreciate you guys letting us,
Well, we can't stop you. We can't stop you. You're right. This is America. We have freedom of speech.
I love that. He said, thanks for letting us stay here. And he goes, well, we can't stop you. This is America, and you do have freedom of speech.
Yeah, he does. You should check out the video of him standing outside the locker room when after they lose to the Rams, and he's screaming at Wade Phillips when he comes through the door.
Oh, there's video of him screaming at Wade. There's video of him screaming at other coaches that we used to have. There's a video of him screaming about Bobby Carpenter and going, he hates Bobby Carpenter. He goes, that's why the Buckeyes get blown out every year.
All right, now, in a nod to fairness, This is out of that book we were talking about last week, Boys Will Be Boys, or the week before that, Boys Will Be Boys. And I'm just going to paraphrase real quick here. Actually, I'm not going to paraphrase. I'll read it directly. This is after Jerry Jones drunkenly told Ed Werder that he was going to fire Jimmy Johnson.
Right.
He got all pissed off about something that happened at a party, and he came over and found Ed Werder in a bar and got all drunk with him and told him he was going to fire Jimmy Johnson. Right? And Ed Werder asked him if that was on the record, and Jerry looked at him and stumbled around and said, "Yep, print it." So Ed Werder waited from 5 o'clock in the morning in the lobby of the hotel to make sure, after all was said and done, and after he'd even gotten permission, that Jerry Jones truly did want him to print that.